What is up, everybody? Welcome back to OPC channel. Welcome back to OPC Sports Talk. And some more news coming to you with the corona virus outbreak that's happening. The Brooklyn Nets got tested by the NBA for coronavirus, and four Brooklyn Nets players got tested. The Nets did not want to reveal the names of the players who got tested positive, but one out of the four players that got named that was leaked was Kevin Durant. He is one of the four Brooklyn Nets players who tested positive for coronavirus. They don't want to name any people who got tested positive, but Kevin Durant was definitely one of them. So it sucks to see that one of the greatest players in this generation has, tested positive for that. But I thought I'd just give a little bit of an update for that, and the rest. Well, the rest we're going into some NFL, because let me just say, free agent frenzy is nuts. It's unbelievable. I have a long list of people and things happening around the NFL that is just crazy. So we're gonna get right into that right now. First news of the day, might as well just get it over with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Raymond Foster is going to retire from the NFL. The offensive tackle. He is 34 years old. 11 seasons in the NFL. Finally going to retire. And I'm going to try to move as fast as I can with these news because there's a lot. Other news from the Steelers. T.J. Watt's brother, Derek Watt. Used to be the fullback from the LA Chargers. He's now coming to Pittsburgh, going to play with his brother. Now they only need J.J. Watt. I mean, maybe that can happen. I don't know. On to some Cleveland Brown news. The Browns are going to be signing Austin Hooper, the tight end from the Atlanta Falcons. He's 25 years old. He's earned a Pro Bowl selection in each of the last two seasons, totaling 707 and 807 yards, 6 touchdowns across 13 games. So a very good pickup for the Browns. Another Browns signing is going to be Jack Conklin, the offensive tackle for the Tennessee Titans. They signed him to a 3-year, $42 million contract with $30 million guaranteed. He's 25 years old. So, hey, they're signing some young guys to get the job done. The Cleveland Browns also signing Case Keenum, the quarterback from the Washington Redskins, to a 3-year, $18 million contract with $10 million guaranteed. Case Keenum, unlike the other guys, he's older. He's 32 years old. He struggled in 2 seasons since the breakout year in Minnesota, but is going to be looking to come into Cleveland, helping out Baker Mayfield, see what they can do there. On to the Baltimore Ravens. They're going to sign Michael Brockers from the LA Rams to a 3-year, $30 million contract. He's 29 years old, and he's been a defensive beast in these last couple seasons. He's been on and off, but coming from LA, going down to Baltimore. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty good for them. The Cincinnati Bengals making some moves. The Bengals are going to sign their franchise tag to their star wide receiver, A.J. Green. He's 31 years old, and the man will be coming back to Cincinnati. The Cincinnati Bengals also signing DJ Reader off of the Houston Texans to a 4-year, $53 million contract. He's a 5th-round pick out of Clemson in 2016, but now the man has become a starter and one of the best defensive tackles in the AFC, almost in the league. You can probably make an argument for it. The Bengals are also signing Trey Waynes, the cornerback from the Minnesota Vikings, to a 3-year, $42 million contract. He's 27 years old. He was the 11th overall pick in the 2015 draft. He got off from a slow start. Obviously made his way back to up-and-coming things, so congratulations to him. Jaguars are going to be signing linebacker Joe Scobert from the Cleveland Browns to a 5-year, $53.8 million contract. Scober's 26 years old, so he's young. Was a 4th-round pick in the 2016 draft. This man is one of the best linebackers in the league today. He's been killing it for the Browns. He's going to Jacksonville, getting huge money, and he should be because Jacksonville's lost like almost all their players. Houston Texans are going to be signing wide receiver from the Dallas Cowboys, former wide receiver from the Dallas Cowboys and Green Bay Packers. Randall Cobb to a 3-year, $27 million contract. He's 29 years old. He had a nice season with the Cowboys with 828 yards, 3 touchdowns, while averaging the highest yards/reception mark of his career, 15.1. So congratulations to Randall Cobb going to Houston. I'm going to miss him as a Cowboy fan. I really loved him coming over. We just got Mike McCarthy too as our head coach. It sucks to see him go, but at the same time, I'm glad he's going to get the money in Houston. Do your best over there. The Tennessee Titans found their franchise tag to use on Derrick Henry, the running back, the star running back. He's 26 years old. He broke through with his first 1,000-yard season in 2018, but completely erupted the past season, totaling 1,540 yards and 16 touchdowns on the ground, not even passing, just running. Titans are going to sign Vic Beasley to a 1-year, $9.5 million contract. Beasley's 27 years old. He led the NFL in sacks in 2016, and he struggled since that point, but Vic Beasley, I feel like, can still be a star under Tennessee with that coach. Going to be pretty good. Indianapolis Colts are going to acquire DeForest Buckner from the San Francisco 49ers in exchange for the number 13 overall pick in the first round, and in addition, Buckner has signed an extension worth $21 million per year. So it's a blockbuster deal for one of the game's best young pass rushers, DeForest Buckner. Good for him getting his money coming from the Super Bowl, going to Indianapolis. So yeah, congrats to him. The Indianapolis Colts are also going to sign Phillip Rivers to a 1-year, $25 million contract. Rivers, he's 38 years old. He just left the LA Chargers after, I believe, 16 seasons with the Chargers. Just left that. And yeah, so congratulations to him. The Denver Broncos are signing Graham Glasgow. The Broncos have signed guard/center Graham Glasgow to a 4-year, $44 million contract. He's 27 years old. He's been starting for the Broncos for a while. Congratulations to him. The LA Chargers signed Brian Beluga, the former offensive tackle from the Green Bay Packers, a beast, to a 3-year, $30 million contract. So yeah, it's been his last decade with the Packers. So congratulations to him. He started 111 games and winning the Super Bowl with the Packers back then. So yeah, again, congrats to him. The Oakland Raiders signed Marcus Mariota. The Las Vegas Raiders have signed QB Marcus Mariota to a 1-year contract. He's 26 years old. He was the number 2 overall pick in the 2015 draft. Moving from Tennessee to Oakland. Congrats to him. Raiders also signing Corey Littleton to a 3-year, $36 million contract. He's 26 years old, coming off from the LA Rams. The Raiders also signing a veteran, taking him away from the Dallas Cowboys. I hate to say that one. Tight end Jason Witten gets a 1-year contract. He's a Cowboy, great, but he made a fairly clear after this past season that he wanted to consider other teams if we don't want to bring him back. He's going to the Raiders for 1 year, $4.75 million or something like that, I believe. So 16th season in the NFL, and it's going to be his first time playing away from Dallas. But at least he goes to my second favorite team, which is the Oakland Raiders. Raiders also making other moves taken away from the Cowboys. They've also taken away Malik Collins, the defensive tackle from Dallas, and they've also taken away Jeff Heath, the starting safety from Dallas. So Raiders are just trying to clear our goddamn roster. I don't know what is up with that, but yeah. Anyways, while we're on this highlight reel, you already got to know we could talk about the star wide receiver. Could make the argument that he's the best wide receiver in today's date in the NFL. DeAndre Hopkins is moving from Houston to become a dynamic duo from Deshaun Watson, going to Arizona to play for the Cardinals with Larry Fitzgerald. Two of the best receivers going to be playing side by side. I'm actually very happy to see that. And with that second-year QB they got in Kyle Murray. Let me just Bill O'Brien honestly deserves the title of stupidity. The Cardinals have acquired DeAndre Hopkins for a 4th-round pick from the Houston Texans in exchange for running back David Johnson and a 2nd-round pick in the 2021 draft. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Cardinals winning this one. But you know what? Might as well just finish off that division that I'm talking about. We already talked about the Forest. Eric Armstead from the 49ers is going to be re-signed by San Francisco to a 5-year, $85 million contract. He's 26 years old. Very slow start after being selected 15th overall in the 2015 draft. But ever since then, the man's kicked ass, and he's going to get his money. So congratulations to him. Back to AFC side of things, the New York Jets are going to sign Connor McGovern, guard/center from the Broncos, to a 3-year, $27 million extension or contract. Sorry, with $18 million guaranteed. He's 26 years old, so good for him. The Patriots are going to sign their franchise tag to Joe Thuney, their offensive guard. He's 27 years old. The man's played like a beast, so they're giving him the franchise tag. The Bills made some moves, signing Mario Addison, an older player. He's 32 years old, coming off the Carolina Panthers, to a 3-year contract, but I believe the man can still be a beast. Buffalo also making a huge move, requiring another beast receiver in Stephon Diggs. In exchange, here we go. Have acquired wide receiver Stephon Diggs from the Minnesota Vikings, along with a 7th-round pick, in exchange for a 1st, a 4th in 2021, a 5th, and a 6th-round pick. So he's 26 years old. He tweeted earlier that today that hinting that he wanted a trade, and he quickly got a trade. Not today, it was about like I believe 1 day ago, like yesterday. So yeah. Anyways, he got out of Buffalo. Congrats to him. Miami, oh boy, Miami making moves. The Dolphins signed Eric Flowers from the Washington Redskins, offensive guard, to a 3-year, $30 million contract. With 19.5 guaranteed. He's 25 years old, young player. Shaq Lawson also going to the Dolphins from Buffalo, so just moving in within the division to a 3-year, $30 million contract. He's 25 years old. Very good beast of a player. 19th overall pick in the 2016 draft. So I'm just saying, 2 young players. Let's keep going. The Dolphins also signing Jordan Howard, running back from the Philadelphia Eagles, to a 2-year, $10 million contract. He's also 25 years old. All I'm saying, these guys are very, very young. The Dolphins taking away another true cowboy in my heart. Byron Jones, our cornerback, to a contract worth more than $17 million a year. Jones is 27 years old. He was one of the top free agents on the market. He's gone now. We picked him with the 1st round in 2015. He was a Pro Bowler in 2018, and the man is now the highest paid corner, I believe. Kyle Van Noy from the Patriots is moving within the division. Dolphins, they signed him to a 4-year, $51 million contract with $30 million guaranteed. He's 29 years old. So yeah, Dolphins, signing 5 beast players. Congrats to them. The Green Bay Packers signed Christian Kirksey to a 2-year, $16 million contract. He's 27. He was released by the Cleveland Browns this month after playing in just 9 games across the last 2 seasons due to injury. So Packers are going to pick him up. The Vikings are going to sign Cousins to a 2-year, $66 million contract extension. He's 31 years old. The man is coming back as a Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings have assigned their franchise tag to linebacker. No, to safety. My bad. To safety, Anthony Harris. He's 20 years old. He was hitting the free agent market. Now he's coming back as a beast of a player. So, yeah, congrats to him. The Detroit Lions are going to sign Halapulatave. I don't know. Vayatai. I can't pronounce his name, but he's from Philadelphia. He's an offensive tackle. 5-year, $50 million contract. He's 26 years old, so congrats to him. The Lions are also going to sign Jamie Collins. They're going to be playing with Matt Patricia again. He's a linebacker coming to Detroit from New England to a 3-year, $30 million contract with $18 million guaranteed. He's 30 years old. Congrats to him. The Chicago Bears making some moves, signing Jimmy Graham from the Green Bay Packers and Seattle Seahawks to a 2-year, $16 million contract. He's 33 years old, but the man is still doing his thing out in the field. The Bears also take another cowboy. Yeah, we're losing a lot of players. That's okay. I'm not hurt by it at all. Signing a huge player that I really liked. Robert Quinn gets signed to the Bears to a 5-year, $70 million contract with $30 million guaranteed. He's 29 years old. He rebounded with the Cowboys in 2019. The long Rams player and the 1-year Dolphin, 1-year Cowboy is now going to the Chicago Bears for at least 5 years if anything happens. But anyways, Eagles sign Javon Hargrave from the Pittsburgh Steelers. The defensive tackle goes to Philadelphia for a 3-year, $39 million contract with $26 million in guaranteed money. He's 27 years old. The man has been a starter for the Steelers for a long time. So yeah, he's been doing good. Anyways, the Washington Redskins signed Thomas Davis, the former captain for the LA Chargers. The linebacker now goes to Washington. The contract is undisclosed, so I don't know what it is, but he's 37 years old, and yeah, he said he'd retire after 2018, the coming season, but he continued it and joined the Chargers a year ago. Davis started all 16 games with LA, and now he's returning with his former head coach, Ron Rivera, because he was a longtime Panther. He's not going to be playing for the Washington Redskins. The Giants making some moves. They assigned their franchise tag to Leonard Williams, the former Jets, now Giants. He's 25 years old. He's going to be getting the franchise tag. Congrats to him. The Giants also signed James Bradbury, quarterback from the Carolina Panthers, to a 3-year, $45 million contract with $32 million guaranteed. He's 26 years old. He was a second-round pick for the Panthers in 2016. The man has been doing pretty good as a cornerback himself, so congrats to him. The Dallas Cowboys, they assigned their franchise tag to their quarterback, Dak Prescott. He's 26 years old with about $31.6 million in total, preventing him from hitting free agency. So Prescott's going to be still the quarterback for Big D. Congrats to him. The Dallas Cowboys, this is my favorite news of the whole thing. Cowboys have re-signed Amari Cooper to a 5-year, $100 million contract. Cooper's 25 years old. We acquired him in October of 2018 and has found a great match, totaling 1,189 yards and 8 touchdowns the past season to follow up 725 yard 9-game stretch the prior season. So, hey, he was going to hit free agency. He declined more money from the Redskins to stay with the Dallas Cowboys. I just want to say that. That's all I just want to get that off my chest. Anyways, moving on to Panthers news. They're going to allow Cam Newton to seek a trade. Oh, does that juicy. But before we get into that, the Panthers signed Teddy Bridgewater to a 3-year, $60 million contract. So, congratulations, Teddy Bridgewater. I love Bridgewater. I can't wait to see what he does. But apparently, Cam Newton said, "Stop twisting your words. I never wanted to get out of Carolina. I love Carolina. You did this to me. You suck." So, apparently, Carolina was bullshitting about all of that. If I can find it, actually. I don't know if I can. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can go to the Panthers. So, I have found it. The Panthers posted this with the caption, "We have given Cam Newton permission to seek a trade." Cam Newton then responded, "Stop with the wordplay. I never asked for it. There's no dodging this one. I love the Panthers to death and will always love you guys. Please do not try and play me or manipulate the narrative and act like I wanted this. You forced me into this." So it's very interesting to see what is happening on Carolina. But regardless, they got Teddy Bridgewater as a QB now, so they're pretty much laughing. Falcons news: they released Desmond Trufant, the longtime corner for the Falcons, who's played 7 seasons with the team. He's 29 years old. Now they released him. They're also releasing their longtime running back, Devontae Freeman. After 6 seasons, he's 20 years old. He was signed to a big extension in 2017 after a consecutive 1,000-yard season, but he was ineffective in 2019, so they're going to get rid of him. Might as well just rebuild the Falcons, they're saying. But getting rid of those 2 players, they can get another player. They acquired tight end from the Baltimore Ravens and a 4th-round pick in exchange for a 2nd-round and 5th-round pick. They got Hayden Hurst, the tight end from the Ravens. 26 years old. He was a 1st-rounder just 2 years ago, but played very, very good and totaled 349 yards in his 2nd season last year. So, very good, very good. Now they get to the juicy news. The New Orleans Saints re-signed Drew Brees to a 2-year, $50 million contract. He's 40 years old. He's the all-time leader in passing yards and touchdowns, and he returns for likely his final contract on a bit of discount. So, he's played, I believe, 11 games this past season, completing 74.3% of passes and 2,979 yards, 27 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. So, the Saints' greatest quarterback. But to the good news, Buccaneers, or I don't know if that's good news, but anyways, exciting news. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have re-signed Jason Pierre-Paul to a 2-year, $27 million contract. He's 31 years old. He's going to come back to Tampa Bay. He also tweeted out, "Wouldn't it be crazy if Tom Brady comes to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?" And, well, that is exactly what happened. Exactly what happened. Tom Brady will be signing with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's an undisclosed contract. He is 42 years old. After 20 years with the New England Patriots, 2 decades, in which he built a legacy as the Concessia's greatest ever, Brady's play dropped off a bit in 2019. Through its worth, nothing saw his supporting cast decline as well. The 6-time Super Bowl champion completed 60.8% passes, 4,024 yards, 24 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. In 2019, the lowest TD rate of his career. 24 touchdowns, the lowest, by the way. And that's a lot. His lowest is some people's highest. Not even. So the 6-time Super Bowl champion, the man who people can debate is the greatest to ever do it. Not just the greatest quarterback, but the greatest football player to ever do it. Tom Brady is signing with Tampa Bay. And boy, is that nuts. Everybody's saying it's a good move because why would you want to sign in the AFC where you got Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes when you go to the NFC, which is much easier. That's all I'm going to say. Patrick Peterson, I believe it was him, tweeted saying, "Welcome to the dark side. Welcome to the NFC, Tommy." So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see him play in the Buccaneers outfit. But congratulations to Tom Brady. Basically, the Chargers were going to get him, but what happened with that is that his kid lives in New York. They don't want to be too far away, so the Chargers were out of the running. Hence why Tampa Bay was there to swoop in and scoop up the 6-time Super Bowl champion, Tom Brady. So, hey, congratulations to Brady. Congratulations on the contract that he's probably going to get from Tampa Bay. And, yeah, with that being said, that's all the news I got for you guys. So, again, for the whole coronavirus thing, just stay safe, stay healthy. And this is a bunch of news. It's a long-ass OPC sports talk. I hope you guys enjoyed it, though. It's worth it because the amount of news that went by here. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Just quarterbacks everywhere, receivers everywhere. It is just nuts. Franchise tags, signings. It's great. I'll see you guys in the next OPC Sports Talk. I'll see you guys in the next episode or video anyways. And I'm out. Peace.